So when you press the valet mode on your vehicle, watch this. So you see that right there? Before I do anything, I would like to just say this. Okay, this black key right here is not your valet key. A lot of people call it valet key, but it's not your valet key. Your key fob is actually your valet key. So what you do is you just basically click this and pull this out. So at that point, you actually have this key, okay? And you give the valet this key. So why would you give them this key? Because with this key, they can use the car however they would like, just like you would any other given day. But this key will allow you to lock the trunk. This key will allow you to lock the glove compartment. And this key will allow you to lock the back seats. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see the back right here? I mean, with this key, you can lock this back seat to where someone cannot open this back seat. You also can use this key to lock the glove box. So at this point, whomever it may be, valet or a friend, they will not be able to open your trunk or they will not be able to open your glove box. So this is just an emergency key. So you pretty much just pull this out and you basically can use this as a normal key. It's cut the same way your key is cut as well. But the only issue is a lot of people don't know that this key is going to be in their glove box. There's a lot of A5s, A6s, premium plus models that have this extra key there. They just leave it there, not knowing that this is an actual key that can be used. And believe it or not, a lot of Audis are stolen because people are aware that people don't know about this extra key. So this is simply an emergency key that you can put in your pocket, leave in your wallet, so you won't be locked out of the vehicle at any given time. Okay, the second thing is there's myths with the valet mode. So, the first thing is, what does the valet mode do? What's the purpose of the valet mode? I'm going to put my valet button on and I'm going to see what happens to my car. So when you press the valet mode on your vehicle, watch this. So you see that right there? You see my trunk button? I can't open my trunk. My trunk will not open. My trunk will not engage with the valet mode button on. So if you have your valet mode button on for your protection, your trunk won't open. What is this good for? This is good so you have a valet person that can't get into your trunk. Let's say you have a weapon, you carry a concealed weapon or something, or let's say that you have some personal items in your trunk. This is amazing. No one can get in your trunk when you have valet mode on. So ideally what you can do is you can put your valet mode on and then lock your glove compartment with your key. And once you lock your glove compartment and you put your valet mode on, so at that point, the person cannot open your trunk. Also think about when you're going to a car wash. We're trying to get all of our personal belongings and we don't want them to mess with anything. Of course, if you're just cleaning the outside of your car, you don't want them to utilize the trunk, you can put your car in valet mode for a car wash. Or let's say you're letting someone use your vehicle. That's another great thing. It's more of a security breach protection for your vehicle when it comes to valet mode. So the biggest conception is that valet mode can reduce the performance on your vehicle. That way the valet people or whoever's driving your vehicle can't go crazy in your vehicle. Now there's a lot of manufacturers out there who actually have that in place. I know that Mopar has that in place. I believe Tesla has that in place. However, Audi does not have that in place to where it can prohibit or prevent your performance on your vehicle. So people can go full send on your vehicle in valet mode. So I'm telling you this just so you can understand what valet mode is and what it does. Or if you ever were wondering if you put it in valet mode, what happens. But just to myth bust it, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of pulls in my vehicle just to see in valet mode if I'm gonna lose performance on my vehicle, just so we can just kind of put that to bed. So I own a B9 Audi, B8 Audi, B7 Audi. So in all of my vehicles, I've learned that valet mode is the same. However, in UK, I do have family in UK. Some vehicles in UK were not equipped with valet mode, unfortunately. So some vehicles may have it, some vehicles may not, but mainly it's over in UK. So just FYI, but you may have it. I have some family that have it and some that don't. It just depends on where you buy your vehicle from. So let's go ahead and do a couple of test runs to see if it prohibits my performance. So I'm here to put an end to all the myths. So now that my car is in valet mode, just so I can reassure you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drive around to see if I'm missing any performance in my vehicle. All right, so let's check it out. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is going to be the test to see if valet mode hinders your performance. I'm just going to do a couple of pulls just to see if my performance is hurt by the valet mode. So bear with me, guys. All right. So off the bat, just from stepping on the gas, I didn't see any So far, my performance is still there. Let me just try one more time, see if I can hit a higher RPM. All right, I did not see any loss of performance from utilizing valet mode. So what does that mean? That means if you are taking your car to valet park or allowing someone to use your vehicle, they're going to be able to go full throttle on your car. There's not going to be any delay, any performance reduction when it comes to Audi. So just kind of keep that in mind. The first myth is busted when it comes to valet mode in your vehicle. Okay, guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn valet mode off and see immediately if I can open my trunk or if I can get into my infotainment system. Okay, so here we go. Turn it on. All right, so it's currently off. All right, so trunk open. Trunk open, wasn't open before. All right, let me see if I can get into my infotainment system now. So let me see if I can get into my infotainment system now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and change this to the traditional Audi system. There we go. I'm back into my regular system. So I'm currently not locked out of my system. So there you go. With valet mode on, you won't be able to access the trunk and you won't be able to access your MMI system. Hey guys, there you go. I still have full SIM performance on my vehicle. So valet mode does not stop or prohibit or restrict performance on your vehicle. So we got that out the way, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just wanted to share this with you guys because it's always been on my mind and I know a lot of people wonder about it. So now you know the perks, the pros, the cons, and the myths about valet mode and how it can help you in your daily life and commute. Peace.